everybody, welcome back to Little Fish Creates. I'm your host, Little Fish. Today we are continuing on with our Miraculous Ladybug redesigns, and today we are working with Lila Rossi. Now, I've got a few opinions on Lila and how she's used in the show. I think that she has some potential to be a magnificent villain, but I kind of would like her to be more of a, I'd like her to be more of a, not a twist villain, but like taking over villain. So I think in my redesign, she will start out very similar to what she was in the show, but I think that she would actually really try to get along with Marinette. She's still her lying self, but she uses it less with Marinette because she knows that it makes her angry. And Marinette still has a little bit of an issue with her because of what happened with her as Ladybug. But Lila doesn't know that Marinette's Ladybug, and so why would she hate Marinette and Ladybug? So I'm thinking that we'd have Lila start making friends with Marinette and trying really hard to be her friend. Pretend to be reformed and she'll stop lying and all these things so that she can work under the radar. Now, I really like the idea that Lila knows Hawkmoth's identity. And so, I think what she would do is that she would be in charge of keeping Adrien safe during Akuma attacks, which makes it harder for Adrien to get away to go transform into Cat Noir. But it helps to keep Hawkmoth, Gabriel, from having to worry about anything going with Adrien and him getting swept up in the stuff. So, Lila would still be working for Hawkmoth, for Gabriel. She'd still be a model, yada yada yada, but she would try making friends with Marinette and Adrien. So then, when she does find out their secret identities, is more of a betrayal. And so, we'll get to that in just a second. In the show, Lila hates Marinette so much and hates Ladybug so much. They're like the only people that she actually hates. It's kind of interesting that she doesn't put those two together yet. So, in my version, I would really like to have Lila try to make friends with Marinette and actually try making promises that she's gonna stop lying, actually does for the most part, even if she doesn't stop lying altogether. She tones it down enough that Marinette is like, okay, I will try and be friends with her. So, when Hawkmoth recruits Lila, he puts her on the down low as kind of a spy in the real world looking for Ladybug and Cat Noir as their civilian selves, rather than being super protective about Adrien's friends. So then, I'm thinking, I don't know if Lila should be the one to figure out the secret identities, or Hawkmoth and who tells Lila. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But somehow Lila figures out their identities. And once Gabriel is done with the butterfly Miraculous, whether he succeeds or fails, maybe we'll get into that next week, but she somehow gets the butterfly Miraculous, and that's what I drew her as with the butterfly Miraculous, because I think she would make a fantastic main villain. Just, commit, my dudes. But she's a little too strong to be not a main villain, I think. A little too evil. So let's talk a little bit about the villains of this show. I think that Miraculous Ladybug uses villains pretty well in general. It's a really cool concept that there's the main villain, who is Hawkmoth, and then he creates other villains that the heroes actually fight. I think Lila has the potential to be a really great main villain, as I said before. She's got the drive, she's got the hatred, she's got the tragic backstory. So I think that she would be a great Hawkmoth. So yeah, she'll, in my version, she'd steal the Miraculous and become Hawkmoth herself. Probably with a different name, but she'd be using the Butterfly Miraculous and fighting against our heroes. It would create a different dynamic because she actually knows the secret identities of our heroes by this point, which might add some issues in storytelling, and it would probably end the series real quick. But she could be like the actual final boss, besides fist fighting with Gabriel. Maybe they'd be going up against Lila for the final battle. That could be interesting. Anyway, for my designs, I gave her, for her villain design, I stuck with purple to go with the Butterfly Miraculous, gave her a cool winged mask like a butterfly, and gave her some wing cape. I'm not sure if they would actually work as wings, but they would definitely be an intimidation factor if she ever got out to actually fighting our heroes. It'd be intense. For her civilian design, I focused more on her trying to be perfect. As we know that she kind of has mommy issues, and that's kind of where the lying comes from, is she wants to be seen as important. So I just gave her a very fancy 2-piece playsuit. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Lila? Do you hate her? Do you think she's kind of a jerk? Let me know in the comments below. Next week we'll be finally getting into our main characters. I will be starting out with Adrian and then going to Marinette. We will also be talking more about storyline and kind of the end of this show. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!